for my next video, I'd like to do one on the brand new One UI 8.5. And it just came out today, beta version 1. And it came out for the Samsung S25 Ultra. And there's a pretty long list of countries. As far as devices, I believe it's T-Mobile and all the unlocked phones, which, little off topic, but I always tell everybody, always get an unlocked phone, never get a carrier locked phone, because that way you can go to anybody you want at any point in time. You're not locked in. So that's not the purpose of this video. I want to go over some of the things on how to get the beta and just talk briefly about it. And then as time goes on, we'll continue to discuss the new things, because there's a lot of new stuff with this that's really gonna make you happy and make your phone really improve the way it works in efficiency and ease of use. So first off, to get it, you have to go to what's called members. It's right here. You get that, of course, in Samsung. Now, a caveat, I don't always recommend betas. A beta is something that they're pre-releasing the software to let you use and operate, but it's going to have some flaws in it. So if your daily driver is a phone that you count on, sometimes, 9 times out of 10, you don't want to install that beta. However, and I say this with probably a lot of luck, however, I've never used a beta from Samsung that's ever given me a problem, knock on wood. Their betas are normally pretty rock solid compared to other companies that I've used betas before. So when they tell you that don't use this, it's in beta version and it may not work and it may do this, you know, maybe I'm just a super lucky person, but I can tell you with running the last 2 developments, One UI 8, I think it had 7 or 8 betas. Never a problem on any of those betas. One UI 7, I think, had the same thing, had at least 5 or 6 betas. Never an issue. One UI 7.01 is what it was. But yeah. So with that said, let's get right into this, as I would say. So first off, Samsung members, and I had to look. Normally you'd think it'd be right in here, like at a headlight top part of highlight is what I'm trying to say, not headlight. Okay, so you'd think this would be as a highlight, and it's not. It was, I had to look for it actually. So what you want to do is you want to scroll down, not all the way to the bottom, but they have put it up higher. I had to go almost to the bottom when I got it earlier this morning. So there it is, beta program, share your feedback to help, blah, 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 blah. So tap on that, and then I'm going to tap on that, and then I'm going to show you the notices. This is the first beta, and then it's going to go through all of the different things that this consists of, and I'm just going to highlight maybe some main topics instead of going into detail. So once you get this, then you have to software update your phone like you normally do. So once you install that, you go to settings, you scroll down, software update, and check for updates, and then I already have it obviously, but this is how then you install it. So it's a 2-step process. You have to go to members first, then you install the software over settings. Okay, so let's go over just some highlights here, not headlights. Continuous image generation, and you can read along here. I'm just going to skip and go to the main topic. So storage share, This is neat. I've used this. Quick connect to smart view devices. Enhanced AuraCast features. Voice broadcasts. Quick share. This is nice. Photo sharing suggestions. Home and lock screens. Automatically lock your screen layout. More customizable clock fonts. Weather. That's kind of neat too. Enhanced weather widget. Pollen index. Clock. Weather alarm backgrounds. Time zone converter. This is neat. Samsung Health. Enhanced weekly reports. Upgraded sharing experience. Share your workouts. Start meditation from your watch. Antioxidant measurements from your watch. Check your antioxidant levels. Security and privacy. Theft protection. Keep your phone and data safe. Turn off auto blocker temporarily. Battery and power. Revamped battery information. Improved power saving. Accessibility. Easily controlled Bluetooth hearing aids. Control magnification with the mouse or keyboard. Dwell action and corner actions. Auto action after a pointer stops features has been divided into 2 features. I don't really know a lot about that. More improvements, more customizable quick panel. That's where they really have done a nice job on their panels and the way they have like the pill format, a lot like Apple. They're trying to copy them in that aspect. So, but they did a much better job, of course. Samsung. Early alerts for reminders. Partial screen recording. This is neat. So if I want to record my screen like I'm doing and I don't want the top part, I can actually crop that out, record the screen, and not have to go back and edit that. I can actually crop whatever part of the screen I want to record, and it'll record just that cropped part. So that was really handy to people that record their screen a lot like myself. Calculator nudges, save time on calculations. Keep window sizes in Dex. Dex now remembers your app size. And that's it, which is a lot. So I want to go, this was the update when I updated it and all the information on it. So this is the actual update. I want to get the size here of the update. So here we go. So if you get the update, the last 4 is ZYL8. So if it doesn't end in ZYL8, your version, you don't have the most up-to-date version. And as it says, One UI version 8.5, Android 16. It was almost 4 gigabytes or 3,900 megabytes. So pretty hefty update. And again, there's a lot to this if you want to, when you do download it and you want to read everything, everything is there. So it's quite an update. It's really, I wouldn't know if I would call it a 0.5. Personally, it's more like a 9 than a 0.5, but it's changed a lot of things. So I'll be doing more videos. Keep an eye out on the channel for more on the 8.5. I'll be doing more as I continue to learn myself on it. So I hope you found my video to be helpful. Thank you for being here. Please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment down below. Thank you for your time. And until next time, I'm out.